In today's video, I want to share with you something new. It's a new adventure for me, and I want to share it with you guys. It's journaling with Nessa. I started using a journal book, and I did purchase, oops, a Canon Selphy 1500, and it does photos. Let me find some here. It prints out 4x6 photos, or you can print these type of photos out. That's my mom. Or these kind of photos out. Or you can shuffle it around and you can have littler photos. And I really love it. It is just, it's a different way of memory keeping. And I am really, really liking it. I will put the link down below if you're interested in looking at the Canon Selphy. It's really easy to set up. I'm enjoying it, and I'm not a high-tech person, and I didn't have any problems. But I'll put a link down below. It is an Amazon link. You pay no more for the product. But if you go through the link, then it gives me a commission, okay? But here is what, and this is a Dingbat's journal book, and I haven't done no cover for it. But I just want to kind of share what I'm doing, and I'm really thinking about doing it here, right here on YouTube, and calling it Journaling with Nessa. I added a calendar here to where I could, put certain things I want to remember. Okay. I'm not using it as a planner. It is a memory keeping, but it's easy if I have a calendar here and then, oh, what's today's date? And then I can look here and then I just put special events like Harvest Moon, first day of fall. My son got home from Colorado. He travels a lot with his work. So I just want to share this with you and get your thoughts on it. But I'm really, instead of having the big 12 by 12 pages, the 8.5 by 11 pages, this is so much easier to put on a shelf. And to me, there is much more of the storytelling going on than what you do with your normal traditional 12 by 12 or 8.5 by 11 pages. You can talk about, what was the weather that day? What did I learn new today? Your thoughts for September. Anything that you want to capture can go in here. And where our 12 by 12 pages, it only captures events. It doesn't capture how I was feeling today or what happened yesterday. If there wasn't no photo taken, it doesn't capture the event. All right. So I started doing this, and it takes, your photos. You can do it however you want. And I don't worry if I don't have nothing to write down in here for 3 or 4 days. It doesn't bother me. But when I do have something, I write. I'm not pushing myself to write in this every day. Okay. It's only if if we had a snowstorm and we got 6 inches of snow, I'm going to record that in here because I think it'd be neat to look back and, oh my gosh, a year ago we had 2 feet of snow. I mean, that doesn't happen, but you never know. So then, I'm writing about Labor Day, and I cooked out, so I took some pictures. That's my husband and I. We was out on a razor ride, just being silly. Right down here, I just wrote, just a little quick deal about the weather. I used washi tape. I put fall is in the air, and I just cut around it. Here is adventure when we down at our ditch we have trails, and we have a campfire place down there, and I've always wanted the tent down there by myself, so I finally done it. So I journaled about it and took some pictures. And, I just cut around it. I use stickers, washi tape, scrapbook paper. I don't use a whole lot of scrapbook paper. And then here's September 4th. And then here, another thing I like about this, let's say I feel like working in this, and I don't have any photos. I am backing up and, and putting the photos in here like this right here. This is something that I had on my phone that I wanted to capture and get in here. Okay. So, if I don't have nothing, I'm going to do a mom's page of my mom because I have several photos of her. So one of these days when I feel like working in here, but I don't have no photos, I'm going to do a mom page. I'm backing up on my photographs on my phone because I'm tired of my phone is the only person that gets to see my photos. And I know I'm not the only one. So I want to get my photographs on here. And if you don't have one of these printers, like this, you can print it on your, like your Epson printer. Print it out on an 8.5 by 11 and put your photos on the page. And then print it out, do it inside of Word and just use your photos, from your printer. Now here I did use some scrapbooking paper, and I have all kinds of pens to be using. And it did take me a little trial and error to finally find a book, that would accommodate some of my pens. Because I did buy a couple of them, and the pens went through from page to page, and I did not like that. But this book is really doing really well so far. And then here's, September 13th. So I skipped, here's 5th, 6th, and 7th, and here's the 8th, 9th, and then I skipped some days. It doesn't bother me. I'm not pushing myself to do this every day. Now here is, I like to go for walks down at the ditch, and I take photographs of the flowers or berries that I find, and then I come back in the house and I Google it to find out what it is. And so then I done these pages for that. And what I done is I just cut it here. I cut this page here, this page here. So it's all like that. This is on top every time. And then I just decorated it with washi tape, and then just kind of used a marker to separate it. And I think that's all I have. Yep, that's all I have so far. But I like this book because, it's got in between, it's dot grid. Okay, it's dot grid. But I've got enough room to where, I can write. I can either, every other one like here, or here I can write every line. So, it's pretty versatile. But I'm just curious what you guys' thought of this would be. Would you like to do this new journey with me? Just let me know down in the comments. I'm just curious what you guys think. Oh, that's for that flip out. But I'm really curious, and I'm really liking it. I'm anxious to see, and it's going to get bulky because I'm using, scrapbook paper, washi tape, stickers. Here I did use a rub-on. Yeah, drank too much. Yep, we like to have a good time, but I'm really liking this way of memory keeping. I really am. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. If you have any questions about it, please ask, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. But yeah, this is a new journey I'm on, so I just wanted to include you guys in on it and get your thoughts about it, and we'll be talking to you guys later. As always, keep scrapping. Bye bye.